Hello, this is Apocrypha from Apoc Industries, and welcome to day 61 of Nightfall. Our bots are happily working away up here on building some stuff for us, the framework for our grid-based little science setup that we're going to do. I wanted to see if we can make this only ghosts. Wonder, because must be a way to do that, right? No? Well, this is not very interesting to watch. Figuring out how to figure out how to use a deconstruction planner. Anyway, the reason that I want to look at that is because we all of the module things like this have a whole ton of Tom's actually missing one. Have a whole ton of flooring in the background, and that's really going to screw up our bots. So I'd rather not build it if we don't have to, but we'll figure it out. Looks like our bots have finished what they're doing, and I was not thinking, and I have my storage kind of plopped right in the middle of where we are going to want to set one of these modules. So we're going to have to move all this, and I think for the time being we'll just move it like just a little over here. It's not going to be a big deal. We do need more storage boxes for it though. We only have 3 at the moment. Most of these are just going to be bringing out steel. Yeah. Alright. That'll be 20 something, that should be plenty, I think. We're also going to move those. Actually, you know what? We don't need to keep 300 of these anymore. We're not really using our nanobots so much. Yeah. Oh, inserters was the thing that we were going to grab. Let's do that. Definitely fast inserters, stack and... Whoa! Holy jumpins. How did we get like 400 in there? What? That doesn't seem right. Hold on now. What is going on? You should only be going... It's a red signal. Minus 100. What? Oh no, you're not hooked up to the chest. Well then, okay, well we have tons of stack inserters and stack filter inserters, so that's great. That's actually pretty good, to be honest. I'm not too displeased about that, except for I wonder why our factory was running non-stop. Holy jumpins. Okay, that's fine. We might also need some long-handled inserters too, though, so let's grab some of those. Alright. And we're going to pop down to robotics as well. I'm half tempted to stop the landfill production and instead switch this over to stone production. But at the same time, I'm thinking about this stone down here and thinking that the easiest way to get to it may be to just build a bridge. So, I don't know. Might keep that landfill going for now. Where did we go? Robotics. All the robots, please. And to the grid. So our plan is going to be to make kind of a centralized storage here, maybe. Like that. Oops, that's not right. Alright. Those guys are going to get to work, and once they have those kind of set up, then we'll be able to start deconstructing these other boxes. Okay, so while they're doing that, and we'll wait before we start tossing things in there. Okay. Okay. There we go. A lot of stuff in there. That's all gonna just go. They give me stuff. Sure. Why not? Alright, all these bots are very, very busy. And hopefully there's going to be enough room for them all up there. The other thing that we're going to do is put some more purple ports. Because a lot of our robots are going to be spending a lot of time around here, so... And there they go, off to recharge. This is going to be, it'll take a while. Okay, in the meantime, though, let us think. So, our highest traffic modules are going to be the science ones themselves, so our science labs will probably put up here, because all the trains that are running on here are just going to be internal to the grid. That's where we'll put that. The red and green science is probably going to be pretty low traffic, so we'll put that here. Oops. Put that here. Military science and blue science. What do they take? Military science, that's going to have quite a lot of throughput. These are both going to be kind of a lot of throughput. I'm going to put the military science here and blue science here. So that's kind of the configuration that we're going to look at. And also maybe get rid of some of these other roboports. Let's just see what we can do here. we'll leave these roboports here until all that deconstruction is done. Yeah. So let's start off by putting our red and green science. Maybe that's an easy one to start with. So we'll go to our modules, and this is green circuits, which is not what we want. Smelter, red and green science. Why can't we build that? Oh, right, because we need to take out these. And this one up here, which is normal and expected. Those signals are not needed, or they need to be removed for these modules. Okay, and we will do this as only, and take out a big chunk. So that we do not build all these floors. There we go. Okay, these are also going to be missing a whole bunch of stuff. So, yeah. Let's start giving them some stuff. Didn't occur to me that we would need yellow undergrounds, but apparently we do, which is fine. It's unexpected. Stack inserters, fast inserters, long inserters. We're also going to need a whole bunch of iron chests, which I think we have in production at home, so we'll... seriously? Who is using a yellow inserter in here? I don't think so. Filter inserters we also need, and train stops. And a bunch of electronic stuff. So we'll go grab that stuff while these robots are working. It's actually kind of nice that it tells us what we're needed. What are needed. It's nice that it lets us know the things that we need to bring. Yeah. Gives us a shopping list. How do I always end up with one transport belt? I do not understand. Anyway, we need some filter inserters and a bunch of electronic stuff. Okay, and chests and assemblers. And some train stops. We can make some of those train stops ourselves, though. Okay. We're also going to need, like, trains and stuff, but we'll worry about that once everything's already built. Onward! Look at them go, so diligent. And we can take these out. And you want some filter inserters. Great. You also want some undergrounds. And you want some chests. And some electronics junk. What are we missing now? Train stops. We got train stops. Assemblers. We got assemblers. We're gonna need more assemblers though. What are we all doing here? Oh, and these are kind of weird because in order to get power, we actually need to deconstruct and reconstruct the power pole because of the 5-wire limit on things. This one should be okay, but it does kind of mess up the pretty wiring, but it is what it is. Can't do much about it. This also has no lights, which I don't like. So we're just gonna put some. But this is all ready to roll now, I guess, huh? Yeah, look at that. There we go. Green and red science. It has copper in, iron in, and then green and red science out. Do we have any green and red science left to research? No. Okay. So let's next get our blue science set up, and we're going to do that down here. And this again we're going to set to only. And we're going to come in a little bit and go to our modules and find our blue science. Okay, this actually does have to be moved, unfortunately. What the heck? 35, 36, where are we getting attacked? Holy jumpins. We are also going to have to deal with this. Once we have our science up and running, and we have a tank, we'll be much better prepared to deal with that, though. So I think I can just kind of move this over a little bit if memory serves. Like so. They're super not happy. Anyway, we don't care how biters feel. Not quite. There we go. And again, we're going to go into map view because it's brighter. Oh, and we need to take out those signals again. And the ones up here, I think we might only need to take out the one for this one. No? Oh, it helps if I put it in the right spot. Oh my god. I just have really bad aim today. Which is why we're not holding shift while we do this. Oh, okay, this one has more inputs. No, not you. So we actually need to take out more signals. Alright, and you only. We're just gonna run right in there building all these floors, so we're gonna stop them. Okay. Cool, so what are we missing? Medium power poles and assemblers. But we can deal with that. This also does not have lights, because in creative mode I've always built during the day. Oh well. The next one that we'll get is labs. Fighters are starting to get a lot more aggressive at night, it seems, probably because we're making a lot of pollution. I mean, that's what they do. So we are here for power poles. We may actually want to bump up the number of power poles that we're building here. What else? Assemblers. Why are you not make? Oh, just waiting for iron. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And we're also going to want to build some labs. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Oh my goodness. We got gears somewhere. Whatever. That's fine. I don't remember exactly how many labs are in the blueprint. I think it's like 36 or something like that. Alright. How are you guys doing? Nice. And we also need to build trains, but we'll do that after we have our science module building. My goodness, their attacks are starting to get very aggressive. That is why we like having biters on, though. So I'm okay with that. What did we bring for you? Assemblers. And what else? Power poles. Oh, jeez. Okay. Anything else? I think we're good. And again, if we want to have power here, then we need to disconnect and reconnect the large power pole. Although it's not going to do much good without that medium power pole there. There we go. Uh-oh. That's not so good. A medium spitter. Apparently they have a slightly longer range. That's worrisome. I may have to go up and do something about that. But first, we are going to get our... First, we're going to get the other science lab module here building. Alright. And that's going to be here. Science labs. And of course our roboport needs to move slightly. That should be okay like that. And we are going to make sure that we do not build any floors. We need to remove these things first. Oh, what else do we need to remove? What's stopping us here? You don't need to be there. How was that there? Oh well, whatever. Not anymore. Now what? Sometimes it's very hard to see what. Oh, I see. That should be okay. It's bumping into the. I'm gonna have to look at removing the outer signals on these because it's bumping into the neighbor, which is fine. So we're just gonna plop that down and do our usual up. 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 There we go. Right. What do we need for this? More labs. Oh no! My creative chests are in here. We don't need those. Whoops. We definitely do not need to have creative chests in our science. Definitely. Take my word for it. And we need to have another 11 science labs, I think. So we'll finish building this next time. But things are well underway. We'll also be able to set up some trains here next time. I'm going to move these a little bit so that they look better. This is science. This is red and green. That's good. Come on now. Line up. Good enough. This is going to be blue science. And we'll probably do the same thing for military science. I think that it's built in pretty much the same way. Here we go. So all this needs now is 11 roboports and science labs and trains. So that's what we will do tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today for day 61 of Nightfall, and I'll catch you tomorrow.